Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Wednesday stream. I am Alex Florez, aka Kamisazi, joined here in voice, mind, and spirit by Lucas is Right. Hello, Lucas.
Hey man, how are you today? I feel like I haven't been here in a while, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't been here in a while either, but I'm pretty sure I was here Saturday. But I don't think Saturday happened. We're already getting raided, apparently. Welcome, Raiders.
Oh, that's cool. Who's raiding us?
I'm not sure. Somebody said Sandfam incoming, vodka? Raid coming from somewhere. I'm not sure.
No, that's just a first-time viewer. Yeah, how do you tell who's raiding you?
Well, I think if you're on Twitch, it'll tell you, but I'm not actually looking at Twitch.
Cyber Phoenix Studios.
Oh, hey, Cyber Phoenix Studios. I should have known that because I was just chatting to them in the Alpha Hub, or in the Climbing Madness just a few minutes ago. So they mentioned that they were streaming. So if you haven't checked out the Alpha, you can still check out the Alpha Hub. It is still live at the moment. And if you have an Alpha Season 2 pass, you can still check out Climbing Madness. They are still up and running. I don't know how long they will be up and running for, so if you haven't checked those out, go do that. Have some fun. The rest of the alpha is closed. If you try going to the portal, I think it was open for an extra day, and so some people were able to go through the portals. The map was shut down, but people were still able to sneak around and stuff, so they had a little bit of fun that way. But it is all now closed up. I can't even access it with my special additional things because the servers are down. So that is that.
Gone.
However, what is not down is the upload for macOS Game Maker version 0.6.24. 24. It's not a decimal. It's not 6.24. It's 6.24. If you, I guess there's another raid happening. I don't know what's going on. All sorts of stuff going on. So
they love us. That's all there is to it.
We love you all too.
Feeling is mutual.
So you can update to version 0.6.24. I don't actually know what is all in the updates besides some changes to what music was available based on copyright stuff. Let's see if there's a change log on the Sandbox website. Let's check real quick. Let's take a peek here at create. Did they update the change log? Change log, April 5th. Mac OS compatibility. It has feature parity with Windows, meaning that the Windows version and the Mac version are exactly the same. You should be able to build while you're on a Mac, save, exit, go to a Windows PC, load up the same thing, and everything should work exactly the same. Performance improvements. Several fixes were made that improved the general performance of the Game Maker. UI improvements. Visual issues were spotted and fixed on the user interface. Scroll bars on the main menu were fixed and toggles fixed. Lighting enhancements. General lighting enhancements were achieved in play mode, as well as more saturated colors, reducing the fog. Ooh, interesting. I guess we'll check those out in a little bit. All right, that's it for that update. So that is 0.6.24, and that is on Mac and PC now. So welcome, Mac users. You have full access now.
Wait, so the Mac users didn't have access to the Game Maker before?
They did a year ago. It's been I think almost a year now that macOS users have not been able to use the Game Maker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was around for a while, and then we had some major updates and changes, and I don't think we had enough staff focused on the Mac side of things, so kind of a gap grew between the two versions. So there had to be a lot of fixing and updating to get the Mac build up to speed with the Windows build. So yes, we're glad to have Mac users back. All right, so let's take a look real quick. Let's see what.
Actually, can I throw something out there real quick?
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, so apparently Artifact threw out 50 shoes to random users that finished their dungeon within the first week. So people got that 25 sand bonus plus a lucky 50 got those shoes, which it's just like little prizes just keep coming out after the alpha's been closed, and I just thought that the shoe airdrop to the random 50 was really cool. So I wanted to ask
and that
if
was
anybody
totally
in the chat...
Artifact's thing. I don't think Sandbox even like, we didn't really help with that. That was just them being awesome.
Really?
What's it called? The Cyber Shoe, I think.
Yeah. So I was wondering if anybody in the chat got airdropped the shoe. Like, drop it in the chat and let us know.
Yeah, you can actually see. So if people like weren't sure if they like when that was going out and stuff, it did already go out about 21 hours ago, something like that. If you look at the item activity back here, you can look at just transfers. You scroll back and all of a sudden you see artifact, and you can see everybody who won it there. So a whole bunch of unique addresses. Some of them have names like chief.eth and stuff. So, well, actually, that wasn't. I said that one, but that wasn't sent by Artifact. It looks like they probably bought that one. So, all these ones here. This was the airdrop here. So,
yeah,
congrats to those
really
people.
Cool they did that.
I'm still glad I bought one, although I bought it at a little bit higher price than what it's listed at now. But I'm still happy to have one. I'm okay with that. Artifact's pretty cool. We like Artifact. I like working with Artifact. So, let's see. Anything else going on in the news? I don't think there's. It's kind of chilling out a little bit right now that that Alpha Season 2 has ended. It's something to point out. If you get an email saying there's a secret beta, it's a lie. It is a lie. It is a scam. Do not click any links related to that in that email, because there is no beta right now. We are still in alpha. We are not done with being in alpha. We have no plans on being in beta even this year, as far as I know.
Yeah,
so,
guard yourself, folks. There are... Just because alpha's over for now doesn't mean that things are going to calm down. No, this is when the real sharks are going to swoop in and just take their shot.
Yeah, and absolutely, we are planning Alpha Season 3 right now. We are not planning a beta at this point. Canerdo, I'm not sure what you need help with. I see your wallet address, but we're not doing anything at the moment. I'm just checking our Twitter to see if there's any other announcements we need to cover. Yes, I did change my name to The Beta Is a Lie, because it is. It's a lie. You can even I've seen people like I've had at least like 5 people send me a screenshot of the email, and I'm like, who sent it? And it's like one of those. It's not MailChimp, but it's one of those sites like that. Has been sending it, and it's probably not that website's fault. You know, it's somebody set up an account on there and is sending stuff. So the thing that I tell them to do is report that they got that email to that company and say, hey, this user of yours is sending out scam emails. So
yeah, you can absolutely do that. Email companies or email accounts get suspended all the time for illicit activity, but it requires the users to take action for that to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, if you receive if you look at, let me show you what a real Sandbox email looks like. Let's see. Let me see if I can find one real fast. I believe they come from a Sandbox.game email address. So, yeah. I think they come from contact@sandbox.game.
Well, there's a such thing as like a vanity URL, so it doesn't surprise me that the URL they're coming from isn't actually the URL that's sending it. Did I say sanding it?
Well,
yeah, I got like no sleep last night, so if I say anything weird, let's chalk it up to insomnia or whatever the word is. Me, I'm no word good today.
All right, here is what the actual Alpha Pass Season 2 email looked like. And if you take a look at the info from here, so there's the from and there's the reply to. So sometimes people will, try to manipulate this stuff. I'm not sure how, what exactly is possible from there, but oftentimes the people sending out these scams, it's like a really low accuracy, buckshot, where they don't care about how close to the real thing it looks, because actually the closer they get to the real thing, the more people will pay attention to it. And then you'll get people who know what they're looking at, and they'll be able to tell the difference. So they're actually more likely to get caught if they're too close to the real thing. But if it's an obvious scam that most people ignore, and then they just get the people who don't know any better, that's a method for them to isolate people who they can victimize. So it's easier for them to do that. But yeah, so this is what a real Sandbox email looks like. It comes from contact@sandbox.game. Mailed by emails.sandbox.game. I don't know what that part is about, but signed by sandbox.game. So all of this stuff is should match up in a real one. You don't have to click these claim buttons, but if you look at the links, they go to the sandbox.game website. So, those are just things to watch out for. If it's not going to the sandbox.game website, you should be very suspicious about where it's sending you. Yeah. So just be vigilant. You can always ask us on Twitter and stuff and be like, hey, is this legit? But yeah, anything that says beta this year, don't believe it. We're not sending out secret emails to anybody about a beta. There's no internal talks about us launching the beta yet, because we are still very much in alpha. We're doing alpha stuff right now. So, let's see. I don't think there's any other particular announcements right now about Sandbox stuff, just because we're winding. Oh, actually, I lied.
What did you lie about?
There's a land sale tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, there is.
I'm glad I looked at the Twitter. So there is the Shibuya 109 land sale. There's 61 regular lands, 100 premium lands bundled with NFTs. They're super cute. April 7th at 1 p.m. UTC on sandbox.game. There's 3 estates that will be auctioned off on OpenSea as usual. So, yeah. Let's see. They've got these cute little characters plus some equipment and stuff. Where is Julia? I don't know. I think she's taking a break today. I think. She might pop in later. She might have forgotten.
Tomorrow. Here I go not sleeping again.
Well, yeah, so 1 p.m. UTC is I want to say 9 a.m. my time, right? So it'd be 6 a.m. your time. Yeah, I don't wake up for 6 a.m. I would stay up all night for something like that, but
it'll be fun.
All right.
Land sales are always a good time, You never know what's going to happen. I mean, I know everybody says they sell out in a second, and you know what? They do. But in that second, somebody has to get it. And if you don't try, you can't make it you. So I'm going to try every single land sale until the land sales are all over.
There you go. Alrighty. So, let's play some games.
I like that idea.
Okay, I see Yuri, I don't know if I'm saying that right, 206, is asking about the Game Jam Retro Scam Invaders on page 526. I'm going to make note of that. I did tell somebody already that I was going to play their game real quick, but it's I don't think it's a very long game. So for Scam Invaders on 526.
There you go.
All right. So right now we're going to play Adventures of Tarba by Life Mademi? Madam E? I don't know if the E's said at the end or not. But a journey into the wilderness to save a long-forgotten nation. So let's check this out.
Life made me. Life made me.
What was that?
The name of the user, I think it was Life Made Me.
Oh, maybe. My brain might not be firing on all cylinders today. I am still recovering from my bronchitis. You might hear I'm a little congested. The weather's really like cold and wet right now, so it's not really helping. Is there any way to get rid of the fake Sandbox support accounts that keep popping up under tweets? We report them every time we see them. I report, I don't know, at least 5 accounts a day. And it's a little bit easier for me to report them with some like level of officialness because I can say I have a sandbox.game email address. Twitter actually sends me an email and then I reply back to it saying ban them. And they go like, oh, okay, this is coming from somebody who actually works on the staff for this account. So it carries a little more weight than a regular report. But yeah, it's a big pain in the butt. They just keep on creating more accounts. That's on Twitter for, you know, how much they're able to deal with that kind of stuff. You know, we can't make Twitter prevent fake accounts from being created. So we report them, and that's basically all that we can do. Some things that I do to like not trigger those accounts from posting. I never say MetaMask as a whole word in a tweet.
Bring them in.
They have their bots like trained to like if they see a MetaMask tweet, they always reply to it. So never say MetaMask as a whole word. I will like replace like the E with a
Coinbase.
3, do like or like split it up into parts or abbreviate it MM or something. Like do something where people know what you're talking about, but where it doesn't trigger the trigger that bot response. Alex, is the land sale going to be on Matic? No, it's going to be on it's going to be in Sand, I believe. Nobody told me it was on Matic.
No, it's as of right now, everything I know, the marketplace is still in Sand, like Ethereum based Sand. Land sales are still in that. I think that once the marketplace shifts over, then the land sales will shift over. But until then, yeah.
I've been abducted by a beaver.
What?
Oh, it left me behind on some grass.
I pushed pause on the screen because it was spinning in circles for so long. It started making me a little seasick.
Oh, sorry.
So I paused, so I got a little behind.
I got a pole. Oh, I was supposed to find a paddle. I just like picked it up because it was glowing. I didn't realize that was the quest. So I think we needed a paddle for this raft, and now the raft is moving. And oh, there's a treasure chest.
So there's something.
Oh,
in that
and the water hurts. The water hurts. Get out of the water.
My eyes. The goggles do nothing.
Is that from Fairly Odd Parents?
No, that is from The Simpsons.
Okay.
There was an episode where they filmed that superhero movie, and they give the guy goggles, and then he gets like toxic waste all over his body. So the goggles just get fried with everything else. Yes, radioactive man. Big Papa Duke is all over it.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that treasure chest is there as like a red herring, or maybe something we do later drains the water or something so we can get to it. But I was not able to interact with the chest.
Jump in like 50 or 60 more times to try to get to it.
You know what? I'm good. I think I, got my bath for the day. Does Lucas have me blocked?
I do not. What's up, Hodel?
Who would block Hodel Hill? Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning and afternoon and evening. It's evening for me. All right, we're going to meet the villagers. Princess Tarba, thank God. Are you here to save us? Save you? It began 3 days ago with strange noises from the temple. Now the water is cursed and village folk have gone missing. How do I get to the temple? Follow the stone path to the temple gate. I'll take a look. All right, I don't know if it appears that we cannot pass the tree line here. All right, but we need to go to the gate over here. Chronicler's just walking. Meet the Tale Teller. Come back when you have the artifact or water. Wasn't this guy the Tale Teller? Oh, Jin. Who's the Tale Teller?
Ooh, his name's Jin.
With
Watch
a
out
J.
for him. I know.
Oracle's Tale Teller, dragon artifact. Climb up to this tower. Oh, okay. Hermit loves his plans. These are not ladders. Maybe we can... Oh, I think we're supposed to go on the trees, maybe.
Maybe there's a trampoline somewhere. Those are fun.
Trampolines are fun. I'm having a little bit of issues navigating the leaves here. There we go.
So I think we should go over one thing real quick here because the land sale is coming up.
What's that?
Just so everybody knows, regular lands are 1,011 sand.
Yes.
Premium lands are 4,683 sand. The difference between a regular land and a premium land is location. They're generally closer to the partner land, and also the NFTs that come associated with them.
Correct. Yeah. So you get bonus NFTs that are typically you're not able to get them really anywhere else. There may be a couple of exceptions where they've gone on sale later, but for the most part, they get bundled with these lands, and there's no other way to get them other than buying them on secondary. And then the prices, as Lucas stated, and the locations. So
I got my my dead mouse head and my artifact punk kicker shoes from purchasing a premium plot ages ago.
That's what I did too.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have bought mine on secondary. I don't remember now. I don't think I was in that land sale.
I think you were in that land sale. If I had
Maybe
to
I
guess,
was.
I'd say you were.
Maybe I was. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. So much has happened.
It was like 62 years ago, right?
Yeah, 62. Exactly.
Roughly.
No, exactly.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh. All right, we've got some baddies to fight here. We need to defeat 9 temple monsters. All right, those goblins need to do it. We can't attack this guy, but he can attack us. Can we? Beaver doesn't say anything. We got a healing totem. Whoop. It's not doing anything because we haven't lost any health. That would be why. All right. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to get in there. There's some different blocks there. So I wonder if we can. Ow. Okay. The big cat does not like us riding on his back.
I mean, would you like that?
Can we do anything about this egg? No?
Make an omelet.
Maybe. Ooh. Oh, well, I interacted with the wall and the Oh, okay, I see. I thought that maybe the wall would blow up if I like touched it or something, but it appears like I'm able to
jump on the cat and then jump into the thing.
Yeah, if it's open. Whoops. There's a lever behind it. Okay, I was able to interact with the lever. So my guess is that maybe the collision box for the lever is too close to the edge, so we were able to interact with it before breaking the wall. Because I did that accidentally, and I wasn't sure why it opened, other than the fact that I touched a different looking wall. But then when I hit it, I could see that it was breakable. So that's probably why we can't damage the cat. Like we're supposed to like lure it over here and then jump on it to get up here.
He's your step stool.
Yeah, exactly. Just a very bitey step stool.
Very furry.
Harbinger9999 says, Alex Lucas, thank you again, guys, for last month. It meant a lot to me. Oop, the chat started moving and I lost it.
Emotionally and financially, keep this up. You guys are the best. Holla at the rest of the team, please, and thank you so much. Well, that's very nice of you, Harbinger.
Thank you.
If I remember correctly,
and you're welcome.
They're the person that was being mean to Julia, so it's really nice to see them coming out of their shell with a kind face forward.
Oh, I did not realize that.
It was a joke. They were just messing with Julia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like anything serious.
we had some community
Yes.
issues the past week or so. So it's a sore subject for some people. So we'll just
leave it at that.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that right now. So we're being careful not to jump into the water because remember the water hurts. And I don't know if this is a Skyrim trap, but this reminds me of that wall, the spike walls in Skyrim that swing out and hit you. Oh, it doesn't do it. I was like halfway expecting to land here and just and have it be like a door behavior that like swings open and whacks me. Just a thought. That would be funny. Cats make great step stools. Yeah, don't hurt your cat. Oh, there's another wall here. I accidentally hit it from that fight, so we got a key. It does not open this door though. There's another door here. Maybe. Wait, let's look up, get the key. All right, so we have the key. Ah. I imagine there was like a door here before, maybe?
Or where?
Oh, ow. At the top of the ladder. Because it said look up, get the key. But we already got the key. So I imagine there was something blocking there if we didn't ow, it hurt. If we didn't already have the key. Mysterious man. Hey, you over there. Are you alright? Well, yes, just admiring the sky. Come and join me. This guy's sus.
Much.
Oh. Okay. We accidentally talked to him a second time. He turned into an imp.
He was luring you into that conversation so that he could swipe at you while he was talking. That's crafty.
Right. Yeah, sneaky. All right. It says look for a lever. There's one right here. Nothing happened. I heard a click noise, so we interacted with it, but oh, the other door. There was that other door that said, "Oh, there's a weird noise behind it." Hey, now it opens. Hermits. Oh, these are the missing villagers. That guy's just standing in the corner by himself.
Running into the corner.
He was in a timeout.
A little worried
Thank you
about
for
that
saving
one.
me. Get home safe. Hey, that was it. Okay. So it wasn't very long. I would, flesh it out with more stuff to do. So everything worked fine. There were a couple things that like weren't super clear. That maybe could use some, more playtesting and more like ideas that you can throw into it. So for one, like that treasure chest. I mean, I guess that's an okay red herring, but like it kills you if you go down there. So maybe like have some way to drain the water like a pump, so that way you can like go and get that chest later. We weren't able to get over to this side, so I don't know if this is just supposed to be like decoration over here or if there's something to do over here. These trees are in the way. The path to get up here is a little more challenging than some people might be able to do. Like I'm used to jumping around on this stuff. So some users might struggle because these palm trees, they kind of like, when you try to jump on them, sometimes the leaves actually like push you down.
They're very rude.
Yeah, the palm trees are kind of rude. So maybe like some alternate paths to get up here and grab the artifact. I don't know what the silver cup is doing. It's flying around in a circle there. I'm not sure what that's about. Let's see what else. Oh, we didn't complete this quest yet.
Yeah, there just seems to be some things in here that are things for future things.
Yeah, like all that space with the village. It feels like you could flesh out stuff there. So you could like expand the story. You can make it longer. Have more people to talk to. You could there's like a lot of space like vertically that you could use, probably underground and stuff, to make additional quests here, and kind of do more with it. So like some things like you might want to communicate. So like the fact that you can't attack the cat. Maybe like the beaver could give a hint as to like why the cat is enchanted and invincible, or the fact that you need to like break this wall. I mean, you don't actually need to break the wall to get to the lever, but like I think you're supposed to. So maybe putting some like crack graphics on it, so that way you can see that. Maybe the something people will do is they'll put an invisible asset, or it could be visible. It depends on how it works in the scene, but have the player have an internal monologue where, so like you go up to that wall or like near that wall, and the player could go, this wall looks damaged, or something like that. It kind of gives a hint, so that way when players see that, they know like what's supposed to be going on with it. Oops, I fell in the water. What else? I do like that you communicate where the respawn points are. That's helpful. Whoops. I'm having a hard time jumping on that one now. I did it right the first time. What else? Yeah, so I think it's a really good start, and it worked. Pretty much everything worked fine. So oops. So this is an example of good communication. The skeleton tells me that this is not a safe spot to jump, because I don't think there's any way up from there. Oops. And there I go, doing it again. Here we go. Oh wait, let's go in here before. Yeah, see, there's a platform there, so that's what we need the key for. Yeah, so just having like things to communicate. Maybe like a reminder, like when you find that lever, instead of just saying like find the lever, have it say something like find the lever to unlock the door downstairs, to like, because I almost forgot that there was another door downstairs. So just like a way to kind of remind the player what they're supposed to be doing. Like you don't need to handhold too much, but it can help when some players like this combat section, and jumping over this lava might take people a long time, and if they spend like 5-10 minutes up here, they might have totally forgotten that there's a door downstairs, and then keep on pressing that lever, and then they may not realize that they pressed the lever, because there's no it's a little complicated, but you can set up the animation to work on this. Use a door behavior to make the lever go up and down with the animation. So they may accidentally press the lever twice, and let's see, I just pressed it twice now. Let's see if that door is still locked. Okay, it's not. I might have pressed it 3 times. I'm just trying to see if
you're just trying to be thorough.
Yeah, I'm bug testing here. I'm trying to break things at the moment. Whoops, I died.
That requires jumping around as much as possible and pushing as many buttons as you possibly can.
Yes. And trying to do it the wrong way. I was talking, so I couldn't hear if I pressed the lever or not. That was dumb. All right, we'll try one more time. I'm trying to see if I can break this door mechanic, so. Okay, I definitely heard the click. So it might have been like a turn on behavior thing. Okay, so that's good, that you can't like accidentally relock the door. So some ways that you can expand it. Potentially after you save these guys, you can use a void to like get rid of all these guys and also kill the player, and then have the player respawn in that part of the village that's like locked off at the beginning, and then have all those same guys with like the same names and stuff spawn over there, so that way you communicate that that they are now in the village, and perhaps maybe like some of them lost something in the dungeon over there. I'm having a hard time getting out of here. Because I'm trying to go through the game backwards now. So if they communicate like, hey, I had this trinket that I lost in the dungeon. Can you go find it? So you've got a lot of space like above and underneath that you can expand this castle and add more playtime to it, add more like in-depth quests and stuff. So there's a lot of potential here. So I think it's a great start, and it worked pretty solidly. Like I wasn't able to break anything. Actually, I didn't break anything. so good job on that. Just see what ways you can expand it and do more with it, and create more like in-depth lore and stuff. Like you mentioned that the character is supposed to be like a princess. You might want like a custom player model for that if you're going to do that kind of thing, or you can make the player some like anonymous hero, and then anybody can fill in with their avatar like who they are, and just like build up the lore of your space and do stuff with it. All right, let's go check out Scam Invaders from the Retro Game Jam on page 526.
We've got a question that I would like your feedback on.
Absolutely.
Okay, so from Mr. Crypto Beard over here on the wide world of Twitch, he says, what are the main criteria in building a good and likable experience? Now, I know this is a very subjective question, but as you have played quite a few games, I thought maybe you could give some valuable insight here.
Sure. That's a question that requires some contemplation. That's like doing like a top 10 video or something. So as far as sandbox games go, testing just to make sure things don't break. I mean, that's a big one. Like you don't want to leave a player frustrated where there's a couple different things. I'm almost like making this list like the what not to do. So don't leave the player frustrated that something broke and they're stuck. So this has happened to Joseph and I many times on stream where we've jumped to an area that I was like, oh, there might be something cool over there. Like let's take a look over there, and then you're stuck, and there's no way back. There's no way for you to respawn. There's no way for you to do anything except to totally restart the game. And maybe you've just spent like 45 minutes going through all this and struggled to get to the point you're at, and then you're stuck. And it's like, no, that's like really super painful. That's definitely something you want to test for, and really poke at until you plug all the holes, if you will. You also don't want to frustrate the player in like not making your instructions clear enough. If you're trying to like get them to do things like in a quest or something, you want to make sure that they can solve it and understand it. Like the puzzle's not too complicated, unless that's your goal. So like some people really like that challenge. Some people really want to like persevere through a complicated challenge, but you want to communicate that it's like a high level of difficulty, either like requires a lot of combat skill or requires a lot of thinking. You want to make sure that people, like, as they go into this, like you communicate through like your description and the introduction to your game, like what should they expect? Because if they are going through one of these experiences and they think this is going to be kind of like a walk in the park, and then all of a sudden they're doing like quantum physics equations, it's kind of like not what they expected. So let's see. What else?
I'd like to throw out there is somebody on the chat is asking about the benefits of owning a premium land. And aside from the NFTs, I think that people are really, or at least this user is really undervaluing closeness to a partner. Just like real estate, location, being connected to larger groups or larger plots can bring massive value with it. I've seen corner plots that were connected to, 2, if not almost 3 partners, if you count the caddy corner connection. And those ones went for quite a pretty penny online because people wanted to have that armpit spot, if you will. So,
well, don't call it that.
I mean, why not? It's the perfect description. You knew exactly what I meant when I said that.
Well, I knew what you meant when you said caddy corner, but when somebody says the armpit of the world, they're not talking about a premium location.
You know what? I use this Viking deodorant, and my armpits smell amazing, so it's a very positive association for me.
Yeah, so location is important. Like, it's possible to jump to any spot on the map from the map. Like, you click on a location on the map and you jump right into that. Players who are like engrossed in the game are not necessarily going to be going back to the map to play the next game. If they see something, if they can access the edges of the land and see that there's a cool game on the other side of it, they're probably going to go to that before they go back to the map. So we will see like how big of a difference that makes once people can start publishing all their lands. But I think that the premium land spots are definitely going to be getting more attention, even just like from a graphic design perspective. When you look at the map and you see those giant estates, that's going to draw in people's eyes. And then from there, just being like, people are going to zoom into those estates, and then you've got all these things right next to it. And that's going to draw more attention to them. So if it's not worth it for you to spend the extra, was it 4 times the amount of sand basically, then yeah, don't do it. It's not for you. That's okay. Like, I've bought way more regular plots than I have premium plots, just because you can buy almost 4 regular plots for the price of 1 premium plot. So I mean, that if that's what you want to do, you feel like that's a better investment of your money, then like that's your decision, and that's a totally valid way to look at it. So for me, like, because I'm staff, because I do these streams, I probably have like a more elevated platform where I will get more attention on the games that I make without them being on premium plots necessarily. So that's a benefit that I have that others might not have. So having that premium spot for some people is gonna mean more, because they will get more traffic that way.
I mean, if you look at the map, like you said, there's certain plots that just draw in the eye.
Voxel pointed out that the advantage of premium lands is that you have 15 seconds to buy rather than a quarter second to buy. That's
actually a pretty valid point.
That is true also, that you have it's easier to buy a premium plot because they don't sell quite as fast as the regular plots. So that is a valid thing. If you really need to make sure that you get land in a land sale, go for the premium one. You're paying more for it, but you're more likely to actually get it in that session. Has anyone info regarding the Yoga Master asset?
What is that about? What's a Yoga Master asset?
Alpha Hub seems to say you own it. Meaning me?
No, he said if you own it.
Alpha Hub seems to say if you own it, you could get access to other experiences.
What is Grayson talking about?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
On the portals.
Market Yoga Master. This one? A healthy mind in a healthy body, the oracles advocate for harmony between body and mind. Portals.
Oh, as long as we're in the marketplace, I would like to draw a little bit of attention to something here real quick.
What's that?
The Dragons of Planet Cambra. That is from that collection is from a fellow ambassador, the Planet Rift group, and I don't know if you've actually seen the dragons.
They're huge.
Fully blown up. They are gigantic.
Yeah, I saw that tweet about it.
No idea they were so big. And look at them. They're already sold out.
They're all
sold out a little bit ago.
You can still pick up some weapons and some other tidbits.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is cool.
I'm gonna be grabbing one of the.
I'm grabbing this set here.
Volca Peak Armor set, the shield. What are you grabbing?
I'm actually grabbing all of the rare stuff right now.
I was actually thinking about grabbing that dragon head helmet too, because
these look really cool.
A, it's affordable, and B, it's really stinking cool. And I think I have some friends that I'm introducing to the sandbox right now, and I think it would be fun to get them involved, get them their wallet set up, and then send over a suit of armor that is all matching and whatnot.
Yeah. LOL. Alex is like, yes to the menu. That's right. Oh. What? One moment.
Do your thing. I will look for a question in the chat. Game Dizzy has a question. He says, when will the top 3 be announced for the Retro Game Jam winners? I know about the playlist on the YouTube for top 10.
Right. Andy did not mention to me that. I don't know if he's maybe Lucas, you could try poking Andy in our streamer chat and see
absolutely.
if I don't know if he's available. So Andy and Touche are on a road trip across the West Coast United States, bringing a big Sandbox banner and taking pictures in front of mountain ranges. And
he went to Yosemite. It's so awesome.
So yeah, they're having a blast. So I'm not actually sure if it's been decided there. Because it hasn't been communicated to me. I'm not in charge of the judging. That's Andy. So I have to wait for that communication from him. So we will see.
I'm all over it. I will be asking Andy here, and as soon as somebody has something of an answer, we will start pushing it to the right people.
All right, Lamdemir. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. LAAM on page 15. We'll check that out after Scam Invaders. So LAAM on page 15. They currently have no service. Okay, thank you, Cody. That makes sense because they're out in Yosemite. So.
I'm actually a little jealous they have no service.
Well, you know what? They have no service right now, so they're missing out on this Planet Rift sale where I just picked up every single piece of equipment. No dragons for me, but I did grab. You know, I like that equipment. All right, so I'm looking at the other yoga assets, and that doesn't mention anything about portals, and that is not yoga. That is Yogun Kyutai. I have no idea. That's by Primordial. So yeah, I'm not sure what the question is about yoga and portals. Maybe was there something like in the Alpha Hub where that yoga character was talking about portals? I'm not sure. I did not have time to read every single NPC's everything that they had to say. And then when we're live on stream, I'm oftentimes not reading what all the NPCs are saying because I'm just running around jumping and stuff, which is how I miss things. Let's see.
What? Let's just do this. Grayson, why don't you shoot me a message on Discord, and I will get you an answer for that.
Okay, they said that they took a screenshot and posted it to Twitter, cool. I think so. All right, so we're gonna play this Sandbox Game Jam, Retro Game Jam, Scam Invaders game.
I like the name. I'm already intrigued.
I like the tank. Look at this thing. Look at this. The tracks go. I can't zoom in. Oh, the jump really is great cool. Too. I love the animation on this thing. This is really cute. I don't know about that attack animation though. We're not going to talk about that. Let's see. What does this guy say? Ex-landowner. Nice seeing an ex-neighbor passing by. Lately, my land was stolen. So I stay here to warn other people about this hidden danger. Your wallet has been compromised. Watch out for your land. How to prevent scams. Oh, nice. Talks about hardware wallet. Rather than a hot one, like MetaMask. Never share your secret recovery phrase and password. Always good advice.
Always.
Cool. Prepare a few ammo for battle. Pick them up and destroy the scammers. E to pick ammo. Mouse left to shoot. Wallet collect it to destroy all scammers in the scene. Do not let them cross the red line. I guess that's this on the side here. Or the transaction will complete. Let's go. All right. So we got a hardware wallet. Okay. We've got a transaction there. Ooh. Oh, we got it. Okay.
We actually got a really cool question from Tom Voxel when you got a sec.
Sure.
Okay, so Tom over on Twitch says, regarding assets with high face count, if there are multiple copies of one asset with a high face count in the game, does the game load those duplicates all at once, or is each copy separately? He's just asking in regards to game optimization and whatnot.
So that's what we would call GPU instancing. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that we use GPU instancing on PC. That kind of only makes sense. The issue is that stuff like GPU instancing does not necessarily work on mobile. So while you may be able to get away with it on oh no, that one passed. While you may be able to get away with it on PC or Mac with a dedicated GPU, it might not work as well on mobile. So that's one of the reasons like we recommend keeping the low face counts. Oh, I can't shoot through that's why I was having an issue. I can't shoot through this thing. Can I collect it? Okay. That was kind of a waste though, I think. Hopefully it was worth it. What? It didn't touch the red line. Oh yeah, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again and we're gonna be serious about it this time.
Oof. Game face, Alex. Game face.
Alright. So we got our ammo. I'm curious how the bullets were done. I'm guessing like they spawn and then something like carries them up. The dodge animation, this is great. I see a question about maximum size of assets on VoxEdit.
I think after talking about the dragons, that's a pretty good concept to go towards.
No. I missed that one.
Oh no, it's not?
No, a spider crossed the line.
I know. I'm just having fun with the moment.
Yeah, so these bullets definitely have like physics on them because you see them like bounce back down later.
Like they fall back down? Like if they go all the way up, then they hit their apex and then they just
Well, you can see that they like bounce off the
okay.
enemies after they hit them.
Yeah.
And I saw one fall like forwards onto the screen. So
That's kind of cool.
I missed that one. So no.
So Tom, again, with another great comment. He says he's in the Alpha Hub right now, and he's trying to go to the Portal Hub, but the Portal Hub says you need the Yoga Master NFT in order to get in. Looks like someone put that Yoga Master to be the NFT that's gating the Portal Hub. Which is interesting.
That's not what it said to me, and I checked earlier today. One moment.
Yeah.
One moment. I need to see this.
I mean, I feel like this is a nice little quest we got going on here.
So I think this Invaders concept is great. It's a little weird for me to get used to the motion because you can actually like, sorry, the game client music is a lot louder than the game maker music. It's very distracting. 1 second. While I adjust this. Game client, we're gonna put that on music. There we go. That's more reasonable. Okay, so the Invaders concept is great. I think it works really well. And my main issue is just me getting used to when you attack, your momentum stops. So I'm like overcompensating, expecting me to have sliding momentum that I don't have. So I think if I just, force myself to get used to it, it will be better. Okay, so you go up to the Portal Hub, and it says you need... That's bizarre, because it was not saying that like an hour or two ago, because I was trying to tell somebody what they still had access to, and I wanted to check to make sure.
Maybe that's like one of those space saver things. Like even if you have it in your inventory, it still doesn't matter.
Well, can you get the Yoga Master right now?
You can. It's for sale on the marketplace.
Well, let's see what happens.
It's a little too expensive for me to experiment with it, though.
How much is it?
$420, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Actually, let's do this. Is there anyone in the chat right now that currently owns a Yoga Master?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. If you do, we would appreciate talking to you.
Yeah, because
we can also do this. We can also see who has one, and then like on OpenSea.
It used to just have a red X there and say, like, you do not have access to this land, is what it said like an hour ago. For me, at least. So interesting. So this is still open, and Climbing Madness is still open. So what did the portals up here say? Do they say the same thing? It might have
one owner that I can see on OpenSea, and that's JCube 2008. The other one's unnamed. The rest of it's Sandbox.
Oh. Can we go to Club XYZ? What's it going to tell us? Yeah, it's the same thing. I have a feeling that was like a placeholder, but that would be funny if it... I don't really want a Yoga Master. Like, I don't need a Yoga Master. But if it let me get in, that would be funny. It's a lot of money for me to spend on it not working. But if I knew that it was gonna work, I'd probably do it for the lols.
Yeah, I'm all about a good experiment, especially if it's like easy to quantify the results. But 420 sand, that's a good amount of sand now.
That's like $1,200.
Right now it's $1,300 USD.
Yeah, if it was like $100 or $200,
I'd be all over it.
I would do it right now on stream. But that would knock out a good like quarter of the sand that I have at the moment, which I'm, I hope to do more significant things with than find out if I can access the games that I've already played on stream here. So yeah, we're gonna skip that for now. That is interesting though. So if anybody has that and it works, and like, let me know. That's pretty cool.
Fun.
Game Dizzy, can you wear the Wizzy the Green hats on social hubs? Is it something that would need special access? So equipment does not work on social hubs yet, but it is going to work eventually. Go fund me for a yoga master. I'm not going to ask for that. I'm not going to ask for that.
Yeah, we haven't played that card yet. I think we're going to hold on to it for a little while longer for a better situation.
Oh, man.
And Grayson says he didn't want to encourage anyone to buy unnecessarily. And you know what, Grayson? You're not encouraging anyone to do anything. Me and Alex, we're encouraging people to do things. You're just throwing words out there.
If somebody wants to spend that much money on that asset and let me know, that's fine. We're not financially reimbursing for that. That's something that I can go, like if I wasn't streaming right now, I would go and ask the CTO or something and be like, hey, what's up with this? There's several people that I could ask that for, and yeah.
PandaPops says we should do a GoFundMe for us to stream for 24 hours again. I think that's a better idea.
Like, yeah,
y'all got wacky.
Buy us pizza and
fun.
Coffee. Pizza and Red Bull. Fund.
It's literally for a couple things: energy drinks and pizza.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Maybe some Depends adult diapers.
Ooh, I like where that's headed. I mean, astronauts, they've really got it down. They don't even take that suit off. They just exist. It's climate controlled. They can use the bathroom in there. They can eat in there. I mean, that's where it's at right there.
So if I stop just a little bit short and I click the animation without stopping,
okay,
or click the attack, that's where like I snaps to like the position to fire. Oop, I went too far. No. Missed that one.
Is there a limit to how much you can shoot?
There doesn't appear to be. I think the pick up the ammo was just to start the game.
Gotcha.
It like triggers that, but I'm having no issues. Like, whoo, we got an extra screen clear thing there, an extra wallet. Very cool. Aesthetically, this is great. Like, this is exactly what it's supposed to be. I would maybe do. Ooh, we got other things, blocking platforms. Cool. All right, that's nice. We're seeing some more like advanced mechanics here, like things upping the challenge. I went the wrong way. No. I was like, there's gonna be one coming from the other side, right?
And then there wasn't.
I think one of my bullets bounced back because I saw the shadow of a spider coming down and then it disappeared without me attacking.
You bullseyed him. You accidentally shot him, but it wasn't an accident.
I accidentally shot him from behind. He's facing me.
That's called talent, Alex.
Let's see. Yeah, so if anything, I would just like put like more decorations on the side because this is cool. It reminds me of when you would play like Game Boy games on the Game Boy Color, and they give you like that kind of like that frame around the game because the Game Boy Color was higher resolution. Ooh,
dude, I have so many fond memories of.
I missed it. I was trying to. I could see that that spider was like orange and shiny, and I was like, that's gonna take more hits. So I went to go grab the screen clear, and I missed it with my jump.
So close, yet so far away.
See if the wallet reduces the red bar. It does not. It clears the screen. So we're going to try this game again. But before we do that...
Ooh, what's coming next?
We've got a giveaway.
I like that.
So there's a form that I'm sharing to the chat right now. That form is for a Wizzy the Green's hat. Yeah, I saw the actual ETH address written down there. I don't know if that's the stolen wallet that's mentioned in this. Like, I don't know if this is based on... Is this based on a true story? Old form can't use it.
What?
It says 4.6. Oh. It's not open yet.
Yeah, give me a second. That's my bad, everyone. I must have forgot to turn on the...
Just hit refresh, and I'm sharing the link again.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Let me know, Lucas.
Done.
All right. So you can hit refresh if you already have it open, or just click on the link again. It's open and back up, and we got 5 minutes on the clock to fill that out. So yeah, I'm not sure what that wallet address is. Maybe it's a special secret prize. Maybe it's the compromised one. I don't know. It's actually it says TXN. That's a transaction. Maybe that was the transaction that the land got stolen with.
Mucked it all up for him.
Yeah.
All right, if you're on Twitter and you're watching/listening to this, I just dropped the link on Twitter as well, in a couple places.
So actually, we can go off the game clock here because this is a 5-minute game. How do we already have so many red? I didn't see any spiders pass.
No.
So the thing is to watch for the shadows. That gives you more of a heads up. Something that could be done. This might change significantly the layout of the game. I'm not sure. This might not actually be possible. But there used to be a setting. I don't know if it's still there. For the height of the camera on the game. You used to be able to say for like third-person experiences, because maybe you're using like a taller model or something, and you want it to like look like it's centered around the player's head. I don't think that is an option for the side-scrolling camera though, so that might not be available. But you could get more real estate of the screen, up high, so you have more of a view of the enemies.
I got another question in the chat that I really would like to answer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Game Dizzy asks, I currently have all my experience on my Bitski wallet. If I transfer everything to a MetaMask account, will I lose any credibility on my account in terms of hours played, etc.? And Dizzy, I'm sorry to say this, but as of right now, I don't believe there's a way to change the wallet that's attached to an account. So
it requires intervention from our CTO. So mostly we only do it if somebody has like a compromised account, and if they've been minting on their account. So, yeah, I don't think we're doing anything at the moment based on like how many hours certain players have played. Let me Well,
there was season 2 where you get the memorabilia, and I'm assuming that's what he's referencing.
Right, but I don't know that like what you did in season 2 is going to have an impact on future seasons.
The memorabilia thing says, like the description for it says that it's going to give you an increased advantage in season 3.
Right, but that's an NFT though, right? The memorabilia.
No, it's not an NFT. It's
Oh, I just don't know what I'm talking about. So
memorabilia is once you reach level 5, your account was tagged with this memorabilia, which was like increased tickets, I believe, for the raffles in season 3 or something along those lines.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. So, I think in the future we do plan on the ability to change the wallet for the account, but I've got like no health left here. I'm getting nervous. No. So one thing I would do is these wallets block the bullets, which is really kind of frustrating.
Hey, what page is this on?
This was on page 526. No, I missed it. I wasn't lined up right.
Oh, heartbreaking.
Oh boy.
So close.
All right, so we got about 1 minute left on that form. Make sure you fill that out. I'm going to paste it in the chat again. Ow. Oh, everybody could hear that. I muted the wrong mic. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I muted Lucas and coughed right into the mic for everybody. You're welcome. At least there's compression on it, so it like doesn't peak out on the volume, but
I didn't really have a whole lot to say, so we good.
yeah. Yeah, so at some point we should enable being able to change the wallet, I think. As far as stuff like memorabilia, that does make it a little more complicated because but before that I would have just said change your username to something else and make a new account and set your old username to the new one, and then
yeah,
you basically have, you've effectively changed your wallet. But that doesn't I don't recommend that for artists because
then the new account has to be re-whitelisted.
Well, not just that, but if they've minted things on their wallet, then it's going to change. Like it will say a different wallet address created those assets now. So that could, if it's compromised, obviously you need to change. But if it hasn't been compromised, then I wouldn't change it. So anyway, I like that all of my assets like reflect back to like one specific location, so you can see everything I've created. Although that doesn't work for the oldest ones, like it didn't link back to the wallet that way. So some of the first things that I created don't actually show up at all. But yeah, there's different features will be coming out as the dashboard advances, so hopefully we'll get a little more control over like security, things like that. All right, I'm gonna stop this one here. I'm so close. I feel like I could beat it in the next one, but we did say we were gonna play this other game, so we're gonna go back to the gallery and we're gonna go to page 15, and we're closing up that form now. Lucas is gonna go dedupe.
I am. As much as I love hanging out with you guys, one thing that I love more is removing duplicates. So I'm gonna go do that now.
Are we aware of any Solana news? Like, why is there a sand token in Solana? I'm guessing it's probably a scam token, or somebody not paying attention to the fact that there's a sand token on ETH and they called something sand. We have no plans for Solana as far as I know.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that, but I've also seen multiple setups where people accidentally named coins the same across multiple layers. So
yeah. I mean, even company names, like the Sandbox is partnered with 2 different companies, both called Uniquely, which is ironic. They spell their names uniquely though, like they're not spelled the same way, but they both would be said uniquely, which I find kind of funny. Oh, the club mate
Mate
Vitamals.
Vitamals.
Thank you. It was very nice to hear. I'm glad you had a good experience. This appears to be frozen.
But it's a great view, so if we had to be frozen somewhere, I'm glad it's looking at that.
I already broke the game.
That's impressive, Alex. That's a new record for you.
Not even 1 second in, and it's broken.
I'm not even a little mad about this. Now I'm once again wondering if you have some sort of secret power.
Cue that Disney music. What? What Disney music?
The music that's always playing in my heart, obviously.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Of course, that one. How could I forget? All right, we're gonna end that task. We're gonna restart the game maker. We're gonna try it again. Let's see here. Oh, game maker's over here because I just installed it. The new update that came out today.
The one
that's what missing parts look like for me. Yeah, so I think most people who were having issues on missing parts, or some of the other levels not loading, for the most part, when they reduce the resolution of the game from the main hub, or set the priority higher in Task Manager, that helped for most people. There were a few people who were still not able to get into those experiences. We're doing everything we can to help optimize things better. So, let's see. We're gonna go switch.
Okay, so this is telling me there are no duplicates, and that means my thing's broken. No, that means things aren't working properly. So I'm gonna close out this program and reopen it.
Maybe there were no duplicates. That would be a first, though.
If there were no duplicates, then sweet sassy molassie. I don't even know what to do with that information.
Okay, here's what I'll say. If there's a time when I'm streaming, this doesn't work for anybody else, but if there's a time that I'm streaming and there is not a single duplicate entry, once we're on Polygon, I will send everybody like a sand coin or a bat or something like that. One of the ones that I have more copies of. Everybody on stream. Everybody in that giveaway form will get something if there's no duplicates on
Dude,
the
I
stream.
don't think there's any duplicates in here. What?
Okay, so you're gonna have to wait for us being on Polygon.
I'm gonna need to check
but
this,
I'll do
everybody.
it.
Just give me
I
a little
will
bit.
do
Let
it.
me see.
I promise.
Let me see. So we haven't verified this yet. I'm re-verifying the re-verified. I'm closing this out. I'm reopening it. Don't save. All right, open back up. All right, let's do this. Okay.
And this is a one-time offer, though. I'm not going to do this every single time.
Nope,
I'm just saying, like, for the first time it happens, in celebration.
Sorry, guys.
Somebody already clipped that. There's duplicate.
There is one duplicate.
Uh-oh. Who do we have to shame?
Their name is random letters and numbers anyway.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to say it one more time. Shame bell. I don't have a bell. I have a...
I can yell. I can yell really loud.
The shame keys.
I like the keys better than me yelling. A lot more.
So yeah. Yeah, it's probably a bot. So for the record. 1 second. All right. For the record, if we have a stream with a giveaway where I'm streaming and there are no duplicate entries, everybody on that form with a limit of like 1,000 entries.
Okay, that's fair.
Will get one of these coins after we move to Polygon.
After Polygon.
Because I'm not spending $60,000 on gas.
That is
to be fair.
That is fair.
Stop with all the conditions. No.
No. Actually, Alex, because they said to stop with all the conditions, I think you should add one more condition.
One more condition?
One more condition.
Has to be this year.
Has to be in 2022.
This offer expires at the end of 2022.
I like it. I like that there's a time frame on it, actually. You know what? I put you on the spot there. I really did. And you came out shining. Well done.
I mean, I worked in a print shop for so many years with people doing like tickets for events and stuff like that. And they'd be like, oh, these are our rules. And like, I have to like type them out because they had a handwritten note. And I'm typing them out and I'm going like, people are going to scam you with that. So you might want to say this. And so this is my wheelhouse. But yeah, you heard it. Polygon delayed to 2023. It better not be. It's not delayed to 2023. It's coming very soon.
We have 196 entries.
Did someone record that? Alex promised that. Yes, Twitch and YouTube just recorded it for you. You can.
I was about to say, I think that the social media platforms that he's streaming on are recording him.
And if this ever happens, I will remember, because there have been so many times people have done duplicates that it's never happened that there's not been duplicates. I don't think. It's a significant event.
Yeah, not as long as I've been a part of this, at least.
Lambdamir, why do you think I have this open here? I mean, maybe I shouldn't play it. Should I play it? What do you think? I'm teasing now. I tried playing it and it crashed the game maker. That is, I had to restart it, and then we started talking about this giveaway stuff. So, are we ready with the number to roll?
We are.
Okay.
196.
All right. Okay, so it loaded okay this time. We're gonna pause for just a second. I'll get the random number generator up. All right, and what'd you say that number was one more time?
196.
196. Generate 110.
110.
And this is for Wizzy the Green's hat. Ooh, this is cute.
I'm going to see if this person's a winner. I'm going to go check on that real quick.
All right. Adventurer Jet says, Gezgan says, welcome, man. You have a lot of work to do if you want to be the ones who stay behind me. I will. All right, we got objective of the death maze. If you want to get the sword, you must finish the death maze. I'm guessing we have to go forwards or up. There's multiple ways we could go here. Hello, traveler. Do you want to enter the Labyrinth of Death? Your job is very difficult, and I won't keep you long.
Okay,
so we have to go that
winner.
Way. We've got our winner?
We've got our winner.
All right, who's that?
Now, I don't know if this is actually their username, but what they put into the form over on YouTube, our winner is Hope. Congratulations, Hope. You have won Wizzy the Green Hat.
Congratulations.
And after the conversation we were just having, that the Hope name really struck a chord with me, so I was excited to see that one snag it.
All right, looks like we have like an observation deck here. Doesn't seem to be anywhere that we can go. So we can kind of get a lay of the land here. All right, sword is over there. All right, we're going to take the left first because the arrow's pointing that way. I'm going to try to get this sword.
Some good logic right there. I like it.
Very narrow passageway here, but we can rotate the camera up It can help us see where the dead ends are. Hopefully this isn't bothering too many people's eyes. So like playing like this is definitely more difficult, but you get the camera bouncing less. Why is the winner never here? The winner is here like most 90% of the time.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people have to go. They got things to do, people to see, places to be. But we regularly have regular viewers winning too. People that we see their names every week. Oh,
it's actually kind of funny. My one of my friends was the winner today was 110. One of my friends was sitting at 109 and 111. So now I have the dilemma of should I tell them and rub it in their faces that they were close to winning, or should I just?
You mean two of your friends? Two of your friends?
Yes, I'm sorry, two of my friends.
I was like,
wasn't one person with two
duplicate
accounts,
entries,
like,
Lucas. Duplicate entries.
No, I'm beyond exhausted right now.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. I got you.
Thank you. I sincerely appreciate that.
Okay. So far, the Maze of Death is not very deadly.
I actually got a massage in there earlier. It was really
nice. So we may encounter some deadly traps or something at some point. We will see. But yeah, if we're gonna call it the Maze of Death, we should make sure that there are some things out there to kill us, unless we like die of starvation or something, which is a mechanic that you could do. You could force a player to have to beat it in a limited amount of time before they starve. You know, you get something with like extra health gems, or start them off with good equipment to like boost their max health to be like 300 or something, and then make the floor give them damage. And then, you know, every second they get ticked away a little bit of their health. And that, oops, this is the way we came from. That's a way that you can have like kind of like a starvation mechanic. They got to get through the maze before they run out of health. I feel like, wait, okay, we definitely were not. I don't remember seeing that before. I am thoroughly disoriented now. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm back on track. We're getting closer towards the front, like where we started the experience, because I can see, yeah, you can see the tags for sword and adventurer jet. So we're like headed in the right direction, I think. Need some music on this.
Oh, is there none?
There's no music on this. You can hear my footsteps.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Well, yeah, you can only hear.
All I can hear is your beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you. It's all scratchy and sore.
That's enough for me. Well, you know, you kind of sound like one of those kids who grew up singing. You know, you've got a great tone to you. Like, I really want to hear you get like a saxophone or something and just go off on a jazz solo, because I feel like you'd have some solid vocals to you. So it's working.
I don't have the lung capacity for it right now, but yeah. You want me to croon?
If that's the term for it, sure. I don't know what that
crooning.
word means.
That's what that was like. What's his? Wow, why did I just forget his name?
Louis Armstrong.
Well, maybe, but no, not who I'm thinking of. You know, the jazz guy. My Way.
Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra. He was like the king of crooners or something. Isn't that a nickname for him? I think.
I'd never heard that term before, so.
I'm pretty sure I didn't just make it up, but I could have. I wouldn't put it past me.
I am very uncultured, so let's not assume
Ooh,
that I know
ooh.
something that you don't.
I forgot that I bought these right during the stream.
Put on the dragon head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. Look at that fire sword.
You got like a cowl going on there. Like that's like it's actually, is that a bat? Is that like reminiscent of Batman? I'm digging it.
Nah, I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
And then one more.
I love that all their massive dragons sold out like right away. That's so
I mean,
cool.
these things were huge. I was gonna pull up the size on the marketplace, and then I got distracted by the equipment. I love that there's a little ribbon tied to the end of this spear, just waving in the wind. Those little details make a big difference.
Yeah, the team did a really good job with this one.
All right, and I feel this set matches this sword, which is the one that we just had to grab off the altar here. All right, if you want to get the helmet, you have to finish the Sky City. So we're gonna go back. Wait, I'm climbing the wrong side of the ladder. There we go. Drop down in the hole. All right, so I stand by what I said. The Maze of Death is not deadly enough. Needs some enemies. Maybe take some of those long passages you have going back and forth. Maybe open a few of them up into like arenas and make them like mandatory pass-through points with like a locked door where you have to fight an enemy to unlock that door and proceed through the rest of the maze. That makes it much more Maze of Deathy and less just a maze. Is that a moving ladder?
I've been
Can we ride that ladder?
The ambassador's name that is one of the founding members of Planet Rift, and it's Sithicent. Sithicent, I think it is. I don't know. I've actually been meaning to ask him how to pronounce it for a while now.
I don't. I've always said Sithicent, but I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Okay.
But yes, Sithicent's been watching this stream probably as long as Joseph has.
Oh yeah.
Sithicent's been around here for a long time. Oh, those are... Wait, where'd they go? Oh, they pop out of the wall. That's insidious.
I like it.
This is much more Maze of Deathy.
Maybe this is actually the Maze of Death.
Oh, man.
And the thing before was just throwing you off. Like, that's the Hawaiian tropics of this world. I'm digging it.
So we got to get across this before... Oh, there we go. That was a safe spot.
Classic misdirection.
I thought I saw these moving. They do move. Okay, good. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. They smack you in the noggin if you don't watch out.
All right. We made it through. Now we got 2 ladders. I don't know if I can trust them.
Okay, you can't.
They seem to both be safe.
You think they're poisoned.
Oh, okay, he does attack me. He was just taking his sweet time doing it.
He doesn't like to be rushed.
What about this ape? Is he friendly? Is he mean?
Is Harambe gonna take a chunk out of you too, or what's going on?
I can take a chunk out of Harambe, but he's not doing anything to me, so I'm gonna leave him alone.
Oh, leave him alone. Oh, why?
What's over here? Is there something over here, or is this just misdirection again? I think there's just misdirection. There's nothing over here. All right, I'm gonna go back this way and go up. Oh, that's if we fall from up here. I think we could potentially fall over that side. Go this way. It's all Alex's fault. What's all Alex's fault?
Everything. Next question.
Oh, the Zaboy just bought the full Volcanic Peak armor set. And and the Epic Blade, you're a bad influence. And Jazzwolf said it's all Alex's fault. And then the Zaboid said, 100%. Yes, it is all my fault. I take full responsibility. Not for your finances. I don't take responsibility for your financial decisions. But I take responsibility for being a good influence on getting cool stuff.
I mean, supporting somebody in a project that is a valid and active community member and a good person.
Like
so,
2 years in the making now, I think.
Yeah, this is a win-win.
Ooh.
Plus, the items are really cool. So, I mean, everything in that collection is really cool. Any plans for a gamepad controller support from Retrospecular over on Twitch TV?
Yes.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. We don't have an exact ETA on that. It is planned because we are going to consoles.
Yeah, they're on the Atari consoles.
Well, we're planning on going to all consoles. I mean, all that we
really?
can. I don't know if I don't know how well this would be supported on the Switch. And by the time we get there, who knows what Nintendo's going to announce? But we do plan on bringing it to major consoles. The specifics aren't revealed, but it is on the roadmap. If you go to the About page, on the Sandbox, it's on the roadmap for end of 2022. I don't know if that date is still accurate. You know, it's a living document. The roadmap can course correct.
It evolves with time.
Yeah. I've seen the roadmap change, as you know. That the roadmap was originally written before the global pandemic started, so that definitely affected how quickly things can develop, since most of the staff was working in actual physical studios in person with each other. And in Argentina, they went on like a full military lockdown for like 9 months, where they couldn't leave their houses basically except to get groceries. So that definitely slowed things down. Can we free this guy? Can we like take him out? He's just chilling there.
I know. During Alpha 1, Big Papa Duke gave me a little walkthrough on how to set up controllers for it, and so I went out and grabbed one of those like everything controllers from Best Buy.
Oh yeah.
And use that to set it up. But I mean, that's not an official setup. That's a mini hack, if you will.
There's a key. Wait. It's like a trap. It forces you through.
Oh, and Big Papa Duke is saying that Sparky Snickle is the one who taught him. So this is just a gift that keeps on giving.
I have one of those controllers from like 2000. I want to say 5. I've had one for a very long time.
Yeah, I've got a Bluetooth controller that I use to connect to my phone for some games, and it's like a 2009, 2010 purchase, but that thing is still going strong. It's so basic that it just still works, which is awesome. It doesn't work for everything, don't get me wrong, but it works for enough where I really enjoy it still. Oh. Anti-Micro with Xbox One controller works too, says Mr. Cryptobeard. And he's giving credit to Half Dork on that one. Half Dork is such a breath of fresh air.
Wait. The elevator didn't take me up, it dropped me back down.
How dare it?
I think I got pushed, my head hit the ceiling and I got pushed through the elevator floor. Oh, this is clearly the end, but I feel like there was something else down here. Over here. I don't know what this is about. No? Nothing? Okay. It feels like there's something that's supposed to be going on here, and that maybe there's more being planned for this space. This reminds me a lot of the original Portal, where you would see like windows, like when you escape the main testing labs, and you're like in the back rooms, and you're like looking through the office windows into the testing labs, and being like, oh yeah, I was down there earlier. That's what this feels like here. And then seeing like all these computers, and this is a really striking image here. Like this is a very cyberpunk room. It's very like Blade Runner kind of.
Ron-ish.
Yeah, it's very intense and it's like
It's very
minimalist
Blade Runner,
but
you're 100%
intense.
right. Yeah.
So like that's like I like this space. This is like a cool use of space, but then I feel like there's this big area and it feels like something's supposed to happen, but I'm not sure. I tried interacting with some things and I don't know what's going on with it. So we're gonna ride the elevator out here. Oops, I did it again. There we go.
Are you doing it or is it doing it?
Well, I was not positioning myself far enough to the back of the elevator.
So you were hitting the ceiling as it went up, I'm guessing? And it pushed you
Yeah,
down?
yeah, and
Okay.
instead of pushing me through the blocks, it pushes me through the There's
Floor.
basically no way to push characters through blocks without like breaking something in the game engine. So if you're caught between a rock and a hard place, a rock being the blocks and a hard place being the asset that's the moving platform, you're gonna go through the moving platform, not through the blocks when you get into that situation. And so there we go. I don't know. Is there like a victory end screen here? Do we talk to Jet? I think that's it. So yeah, I think it's a good skeleton framework of a game, and it needs some more like lore and some like motivations to do things, some more like little quests to do stuff with. I love that it has these observation platforms. That's very cool. You definitely got a lot of space to work with vertically. This is a very like a very flat kind of land that you got going on. So you've got tons of space to go up and down with things if you want to. And yeah, I would do more deathy things in the maze, and do something with this.
Death.
Yeah, make the maze a deathly maze, and do something with this area over here. It's very cool looking, and I want something to happen there. I want some action, like a boss fight or something, and then yeah, maybe some more NPCs to talk to you or like give you quests, motivations, give your players a reason to go through the maze other than just collecting these 2 pieces of equipment. Give them a drive, a reason for being there. But yeah,
maybe they could rename the maze to Soul Cancer suggested the maze of mild discomfort. I like that.
That could work too.
A lot.
All right. Well, thank you everybody. Definitely go check out Scam Invaders on 5/26. I almost beat it. I'm gonna try it again. Not right now. I'm done for tonight. But my voice, you can tell, my voice is getting kind of shot now. But so Scam Invaders on page 526. Ton of fun. Very challenging. I almost got there. I was like about like 45 seconds away from beating it. And then what's this one called? This is the Lamb game, or Lamb. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the Lamb game is on page 15. And then we played another one, right?
Is it maybe lame game? Like lame game?
Maybe. I don't know. What was the first one we played? It was on page 7, I want to say.
Oh, it was that. Yeah, it was the. I don't remember the name of it.
I'm sure it was on page 7.
It was a black background with white dots all over. It was the thumbnail.
Adventures of Tarba.
I was way off.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I was talking about the second game.
Oh, the Scam Invaders?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, because they had the Space Invaders like background. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. That was 526 for that one.
Alex is clearly very experienced at navigating the game maker with
I just
exceptional
click really fast.
speed.
It's catching up to me. It's taking a little bit. There we go. Scam Invaders with the stars. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I will be back on Saturday, possibly with Joseph. It's been a while since we've done a regular Saturday stream together.
We'll be here too on Saturday.
All right. Well, thank you everybody. Thank you, Lucas. We will see you
Absolutely.
next time.
Good day, everybody. Good night, everybody. Bye, everyone.